Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live coffee chat. If you're not out of bed, get out of bed and join us. Good morning. Let me change that. There we go. I got to figure out how to get my... I'm trying to... my other computer is off. I'm trying to get the chat. I can't see the chat people on it. So if I miss your chats because my thing's not working right. Oh well. I see Sue this morning. How do you get the chat on the... Oh, here it is. There it is. Now I see it. Alright. My other computer that I watch when people leave a comment there had to do an update. Well, it's still updating, so I wasn't able to do it, and so I was setting it on my phone. So leave a chat there, Sue, see if it comes up on my phone there. This is high technical stuff, and if you don't know what you're doing, there it is. Ron says good morning. I see it now. Alright, so it's popping up. Sometimes you just got to get things set up right. Hey, they say it's going to be less chance of a rain today, but it's going to rain, and which is craziness because, man, that's all it's done is rain. Rain, 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 you know. We've been over a week now that we've had rain. What happened to sunny Florida? This almost seems like Ohio. So Ohio is always cloudy up there. So, hey, Google, good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. The time is 8:01 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 72 and partly cloudy. Today, there'll be isolated thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 81 and a low of 69. Have a good one.
You know, it hasn't been so warm or nothing, like, but the humidity's been really high, and so that's the biggest difference, you know, sticky humidity. So we haven't turned the AC on yet this year because we'll have plenty of time. Ron said you need to stop sending that rain up there. I will. I'd be glad to stop sending it. You know the trouble with this stupid rain? They have another tropical front that is forming down by Cuba and crap, you know, and it's supposedly maybe come up over the weekend again. Have another, it's been like 3-4 weekends that it's going to be a crappy weekend. So I don't know, maybe they'll get it wrong. A lot of times they do, but you know, you ever notice when you want them to get it wrong, they don't. You know, so, oh, anyways. Hey, yesterday, every once in a while on Facebook, you'll see these chases, these car chases come up. Yesterday one came up, this idiot in this car. Ron says yes. They were chasing, it was like 2 hours they chased this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was running from.
Out in California.
He was out in California, and we like to watch this. They're exciting. And so we watch this guy, and they're chasing around. This guy got pretty erratic. They tried to pit maneuver him once, and didn't work. And he was going around in circles. He was going down the wrong way. Finally, he did get a flat tire. He stopped at this little building complex there. He got out and run. Now, they kept saying there was someone in him. There was a female passenger with him. He goes running, and then all the helicopters kind of lost, you know, sight of him. Couldn't see where he was going, and was like, "Oh man, where'd he get? He got away," you know. And well, then pretty soon we saw this woman that was in the car. She got out, ran, and got in another car. Well, the car went just a short ways and stopped. Pretty soon she gets out, lays on the ground flat down, but we still didn't know what was happening to this guy. Well, ended up he got out and got into one of those buildings there, and somehow he had another shirt. They knew he had a blue shirt on, and he got his shirt changed, but they caught him. And I just now found that out. I looked it up on the net to see what was going on. But if you ever see one of those car chases come up on Facebook or something, watch them. They're fun.
And so she got into somebody else's car, just to random people who were in the parking lot.
Yeah, they were just leaving. She ran up and grabbed the door, opened the door, and got it. And it was a couple with a baby. And she got in there. And like I said, they didn't go very far, and they dumped her out. So craziness. This world's nuts, you know.
But it's fun to watch because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it provided some really good entertainment, you know. And so we just had fun with that yesterday. Says they say no rain today. I'm heading out to try to fly my new plane. Oh, cool. this morning and getting the batteries charged up. That was cool. I'll be interested to see how that flies. I think that plane will fly really good for you because it just looks like it would be a nice flying airplane. So let me know how that works out if it comes up in that. So, hey Google, tell us a joke.
What did the football coach say to the broken vending machine? Give me my quarter back. Touchdown.
I guess a quarterback's a football player. I've heard of that term. I don't watch football. So, I don't know. I think it was funny because it was stupid. Anyways, have you guys ever decided if you rather be the funniest person in the room, or would you rather be the smartest person in the room? You know, Sue's going to sneeze here about 10 times. This is the way this works out.
Oh, at least Abby doesn't bark when I sneeze.
Yeah. So yeah, would you want to be the funniest person in the room, or would you rather be the smartest person? We got old Einstein here. We got this little kid. Sue said she'd rather be the funniest. Yeah, this little kid's a little brainy kid, and this is Stephen Hawking. She really don't look like this. That was Stephen. He died recently, you know. That was one of the big bangers. They always was talking about. Hey, let's have a contest. Can you count down how many times Sue will sneeze? I'm going to guess 10. It's usually minimal 10 now. What she's going to do is try to control herself, and it won't be 10. So anyway, or, you know, there it goes. How many was that? 5? Now, would you rather be a funny new plane? Yeah, Ron got a new plane. There's Todd's on there.
Oh, Todd!
Good morning, Todd. Yeah, Ron got a new plane that he's going to try out. I haven't gotten a new one. He's been waiting. So anyways, or would you be the funniest person? I like Bill Murray. He says it's hard to win an argument with a smart person. I missed it. I'll read it. It'll come back around again. I like this guy here. Now look at this clown. This is a real clown here. What, me worry? You know? It's like, yeah, it's hard to win an argument with a smart person, but it's damn near impossible to win an argument with a stupid person. Stupid is, stupid does, you know? This guy here. But yeah, Bill Murray, he's fun. I tell you what, they claim how many are we up to now in sneezes? About 7? Or
Look at the video.
We'll watch the video later to see who the winner is.
Like...
Put your guesses now. I've guessed 10. How many guesses? How many times Stu's going to sneeze, you know?
Usually, I can't even talk.
Now she can't talk.
3.
Multiples of 3. So anyways, yeah, Bill Murray, I understand he will crash a party, and he's hilarious. He's probably one of the funniest guys there is. So if I had my choice to rather be the smartest person or the funniest, I'm a very smart, funny person. So I thought that was kind of fun. Well, I love this guy here. Well, I don't love him, but this is the true of this clown that ran our country for.
It's a toss-up if it's funny or smart.
It's a toss-up. Yeah, are you either funny or are you smart, you know?
You're both.
I'm funny and smart, you know? I'm the smartest person I know. Ron says, I hope it flies okay. It showed tail heavy, so I taped weight on the battery and I'll make the front and balance. You don't want it tail heavy. Tail heavy will be you rather have it a little nose heavy, you know, because tail heavy is not your friend on it. So yeah, you want to make sure you get enough. 12 sneezes. Ronnie's going to get it. I believe she's already done 12. So far, I know Todd's on there. Todd, can you guess how many sneezes Sue will do this morning? You know, it's I sneeze 3 times. That's just my thing. Now the problem not 2. Most of the time it's 3.
They go multiples of 3.
And Abby, the dog, she will just carry on when I sneeze. I don't know why. She's always done this, you know. Thank God she don't do it when Sue sneezes, because Sue sneezes like a billion times. You know, I don't know what that's about, but that's what she does. So anyways, hey, another question here. What would you rather have? Would you rather have 3 kids and no money, or would you rather have no kids and $3 million? Well, No, I think that's really easy for me because I don't have any kids. I'd take the $1 million in a second. Sue said she'd take the 3 kids.
I already got 2. One more.
What's one more? Well, you know what it's like to have 2, so I don't know. I'll take the 3 millions. I don't even have to think twice about that. I can do a lot with $3 million. Hey, I've came all this time without kids. I don't need them now. You know, from what I have discovered, and this is someone talking that don't have kids, they're all just a pain in the ass. You know, that's what they are. Even the people who have kids will tell you that kids are going to be a real pain. But most of them will say, hey, they wouldn't do without them, you know. But if I had a choice, I'd take the $3 million, you know. Would I take $3 million or my dogs? I'd probably take the $3 million if I never had a dog. It'd be harder after you already have a dog to say, okay, more toys. That's right, Todd. That's what I'm thinking about. $3 million, just more toys. I'm always thinking like, oh man, if I had money, I'd buy this just to check it out, you know, whether I play with it or not. Be like Mr. Bill out the flying field. He has all these toys. I guess he has a garage full. Todd's been out to his house, so yeah, it's more toys, you know. It's like that's the way I look at it. I just see stuff, you know, and like, man, I'd like to have that. You know, that would be fun to play with. I love gadgets, and you can't buy all the gadgets if you have no money. I'm lucky, you know. I have myself a little tiny budget every month. I get this little bit of money that I can buy something with, and it's not much, you know. If I want something that's more expensive, I have to not buy something for several months so I can get it, you know. But I like to be able to just buy it. You know, that's the way I was watching this guy. I watch all these videos, and he bought a new motor home. And this guy, it seems like he has lots of money, and you know, it needed this and needed that. I think it'd be nice to have enough money. If something breaks down, it doesn't like, oh wow, man, what am I going to do? This broke down, you know. Just be able to go, yeah, I had to fix this, you know, and that was $3,000 to fix this. You know, I didn't want to, but nonchalant, I had the money to fix it. That's the key. Versus it's a tragedy because you don't have the money to do that. So, what is just enough money, you know? Is there ever just enough money? Hey, if you ever had a boat or do have a boat, what would you name your boat? I like this first one up here, this little rowboat. It's called the Masturbator. That's what he does, he baits his hook. And then, of course, this guy here, no worries. Of course, he's sinking down in the water. Yeah, he's got no worries, all right, you know. And this one, she got the house, and he got the boat. It's some of the funny names, though, is, on these boats are crazy. This one here, Weather's Better, I worked on that boat. I did a lot of work on that boat. They had a fleet down here at Ponce Inlet. This boat, oh, there's the Titanic. I don't think you want to name it Titanic. That might be not a good omen, you know. But yeah, Weather's Better. He had several jet skis. He had a big cigarette boat that I did an entire back cushion to match the side and the graphics. And Weather's Better, I did a bow cushion. We did some drops on the back of it. Weather's Better had like 7 televisions on board. Had a captain. The guy didn't even drive it. This guy owned this boat. Owned those internet gaming sites around the area. There it is again. What do you call it?
Internet cafe.
Yeah, internet cafes, and they kind of shut them down. He was making a ton of money. Well, they kind of shut it down, and I don't know what happened to his finances from there, but I think that went. He actually had that Weather's Better was docked down at the where they used to do the casino boats down there. Ron said, spent all day yesterday working in the lawn on the lawn tractor. Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's no fun. I don't like working on lawnmowers. We have a guy mows ours. Sue called him yesterday because it's grown, but he just comes out and mows it. It's $30 every time he cuts it. It's not really worth owning the lawnmower for all the more he charges us, you know. So anyway, that's a little bit about boats and if you owned a boat. I owned one boat. It was a 20-foot Wellcraft Cuddy cabin, and I would never own another boat. I mean, when things were working good and all that, it was kind of fun, but, you know, and I had it on a trailer. You haul it down to the water, you put it in the water, and get it out there, and you take it out and hope it didn't quit running or something break while you're out in the middle of the water. And I have taken it out in the ocean, but I haven't even shut it off. You get scary, you get out in the middle of the ocean, I want to fish a little bit, shut it off, and it's like, man, I hope this thing starts, you know. This boat, when it was cold, started really hard. Once it was warmed up, it did good. And when it was cold, there's times you didn't know if it was even going to start, but for some reason it always did. But you know, I'd get out one about fishing in the ocean, and you shut her off to fish, and it's like, my gosh, this thing don't start. You're out in the middle of the ocean. Now I had a radio on it, and you can get sea tow, bring you back in, but you're going to empty your pockets if you ever do that. So I'll tell you what, boat is something that you throw a lot of money into, and only ever owned one. Don't care to ever own another one. I did have a little rowboat once when we had up in Ohio at Lake Walnut. That was just a tiny little rowboat with electric motor on it. Had it docked down here, so it wasn't bad. But to own a bigger boat, it's like own one, don't want to ever own another one on it. So, but yeah, naming them. There's a lot of cool names. I worked on the boat docks for several years, and all these boats had different. Ron says I have my 17-foot, good for fishing. Yeah, 17 foot's not bad. I mean, I had a 20-foot. It was a pretty good sized boat on it. I don't know. I just lost my interest for a boat. You know, the best thing is to have a friend that has a boat. Guy I used to work with, he's got several boats, and we got fishing now and then. And you know, it wasn't bad. I mean, he puts all the gas in it, and he does all the maintenance on it, and you just get on board and go fishing. Last time we went fishing for what did we go fishing for? And cobia. We went cobia fishing. Cobia is fun because the way you fish for cobia is you just drive around and you look for manta rays. And when you see a manta ray, you come flying up to a manta ray and you throw your bait right you want to get right underneath the manta ray, because a cobia will lay underneath manta rays all the time. And so we went way out offshore and didn't see any cobia, but you listen to the radio stuff and you hear other guys talking, and they were inshore. So we came inshore and we found several, and yeah, we go flying up there, but we didn't catch nothing that day. I guess a few guys were catching some cobia that day, but that's the last time I went. It's been quite a while ago. So I don't mind taking the critter fleet, or it's a party boat. But the key with that, if you really want to catch a lot of fish, you take the all-day one, so they get out in the Gulf Stream. And the last time I went, which been years ago, I mean, I had 2 stringerfuls of mangrove snapper. We were hitting them out there big time. And the key, if you ever take one of those, if you can get there early, and some of them allow you to tie off, and what that means, you take your towel and tie a spot and get on the back of the boat, because the captain always puts the radar, he looks for the schools of fish, and he puts it over the back of the boat. So that's one little key. Get on the back of the boat there, and that's where you'll catch the most fish on it. So I haven't done that in a long time. So, but now you can't get red snapper. There's only seasons for it. I guess you can still get the mangrove snapper. So I'll say that fishing's fun, but it's been a while since I've been out fishing in that. And hey, let's get another joke. Hey Google. Okay, Google, tell me a joke.
Why are archaeologists so annoyed? They always have a bone to pick.
They always have a bone to pick. Haha, being archaeologist. Well, hey guys, what I had on my list this morning there, we chat a little bit about. If you got any, if you're watching this later on and you got some questions or anything you want to add to the chat here, leave it in the comment box below. And again, if you're watching later, give us a thumbs up, and invite your friends. Tell everybody, join our coffee chat. The more we have on, it's good to see Todd come on this morning. I knew he shows up now and then, but you gotta come on here and say hi, because I like to razz Todd. He's fun to razz, because he razzes me too. But again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is free, absolutely. It doesn't cost you 1 penny. You know, just hit the subscribe button. If you like to be notified when I've got a new chat or a vlog up there, just hit the little bell, and that'll notify you that I got something come on. Tuesday morning, it's cloudy out here again, but they're saying maybe Wednesday we'll see some sunshine, and then it's going to get cloudy again and rain. crazy, crazy weather. So everybody have a good
Ron left
Tuesday.
a message.
What did he say?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I can't see it because I've got this thing.
Last year went out with a guide, got about 50 pounds of fish.
Oh.
It only cost me $1,000 for the day.
Oh, so got 50 pounds of fish for $1,000. Well, let's see, divide that up. How much would that be a pound? There it is. I see it. It just now came up on it. So I know. I mean, it can be expensive. You don't do it to save money. You do it to have fun. You know, the experience of fishing and that. So that's why you go fishing. And I enjoy it. It's everything you do costs a lot of money. You know, I don't know why it's crazy, but it does. Alright, so we're going to get out here today. Again, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this later, leave a comment later on. We'll talk about it again tomorrow. So have a good Tuesday. Ron, I hope you have a good, successful flight with your new plane. So let me know how it goes. See everybody again tomorrow. And bye-bye.